It's summer, and so I wanted to talk about cruising with kids, but I'm not a parent. However, it is 2025, so I decided to consult the expert, AI. Yep, I decided to ask AI for tips on cruising with kids for parents. Wonder how they'll do. So, for those of you who have taken your children on a cruise, stick around. Let me know how well AI did coming up with these 7 tips and how well did I do discussing them? Let me know what you would add or change. Ahoy, travelers! It's Amy here to help you make your travel experience a success with a little help from AI. Summer is here, and for many of you, that means it's time to set sail on a cruise with your kids. Many of my friends regularly take cruises with their kids for their summer vacation. Cruises are a fantastic way to explore new destinations while keeping the whole family entertained. In fact, AAA projects that 19 million Americans will cruise in 2025, with 72% heading to sunny spots like the Caribbean. These are perfect for the summer family fun. But cruising with kids can come with its own set of challenges. Don't worry though, we're going to go over 7 mom-tested, expert-backed, AI-curated tips to make your summer cruise smooth sailing. So let's dive in. Tip 1, choose a family-friendly cruise line. First things first, pick the right cruise line. Not all ships are created equal when it comes to kids. Lines like Royal Caribbean, Disney, Carnival, and even Norwegian are known for their expansive kids clubs, water slides, and then family-friendly dining. So for example, Royal Caribbean's Oasis-class ships have splash parks, zip lines, and nurseries for babies as young as 6 months. Why is that important? Summer cruises are packed with families. 32% of cruise passengers travel with their kids. And I'm guessing that percentage goes up when you're on one of these family-friendly lines because there's still going to be cruise lines where there aren't that many children, if any at all. So choosing a ship with supervised activities and kid-friendly amenities means your children will be entertained and you can get some much-needed relaxation time. Tip 2, book the right cabin for your family. Next, let's talk cabins. Summer cruises often mean ships are at over 100% occupancy, with families squeezing into cabins and pushing that 4-person occupancy. For those who don't know, when a ship is considered fully booked, that means there's 2 people per cabin. However, when you start putting 3 and 4 people in that cabin, then that's how you reach 100% or more of that max capacity. So to avoid feeling cramped, consider booking connecting cabins or even a family suite. So Carnival's family harbor staterooms, for instance, they're near a lounge, a family lounge specific for families. It has snacks, games. It's perfect for children. Now, while I would normally tell cruisers to avoid connecting rooms, as staying in one means that you're more likely to hear your neighbors, if you're sailing as a family, connecting rooms can be a great option. If you can afford it, choosing a family suite can be an even better option because its spacious, well-located cabin gives everyone room to breathe, especially after a hot day exploring ports like the Bahamas or even the Mediterranean. Tip 3, pack smart for summer adventures. Summer cruises mean warm weather, so pack breathable clothing, hats, and high SPF sunscreen. You might be able to find sunscreen available for purchase on board or at port, but those selections might not be strong enough for children. Also, bring a refillable water bottle and non-perishable snacks like granola bars for those picky eaters. Why? Well, kids can get hangry pretty fast, and dining rooms have set hours. A pro tip, pack swim diapers if your little ones aren't potty trained, as they're often not allowed in ship pools without them. Tip 4, plan age-appropriate shore excursions. Summer is prime time for shore excursions, but not all are kid-friendly. Research excursions in advance to ensure they suit your kids' ages and energy levels. So for example, a beach day in the Caribbean is great for toddlers, while older kids might love something more adventurous like possibly ziplining. Booking through the cruise line often ensures family-friendly options, while booking from a reputable excursion website can offer private tours for smaller groups for less stress and less expense. So the right excursion matters because young kids tire quickly in the summer heat, and keeping them engaged prevents those meltdowns. Tip 5, get kids excited about the Kids Club. If you're planning to use the Kids Club, make it your best friend. Most family-oriented cruise lines offer supervised kids clubs with highly trained professionals for ages 3 and up. Some even have nurseries like we talked about earlier. So these clubs include age-appropriate activities like crafts, scavenger hunts, and video games. For teens, there are lounges like Carnival's Circle C or Club O2. Why is this a game changer? It gives parents a break to enjoy adult-only areas or a spa day. And they can do this while their kids are making friends. Pro tip, take your kids to the club on day 1 so they feel comfortable. If you wait too long, it makes them harder for them to feel like they can join in and make friends. Now, I know not all parents are comfortable with dropping their kids off with strangers, and I totally understand that. So my question is, have you used the Kids Club, either as a parent or maybe when you sailed as a kid? Let me know your thoughts, either for or against them. Tip 6, prioritize safety in the summer crowds. Safety is huge, especially on crowded summer cruises. In 2023, allegations of misconduct on cruise ships raised concerns, so proactive steps are key. Before boarding, set ground rules with your kids about staying safe, like not climbing railings or wandering off. For younger kids, kids clubs require parents to sign them in and out, ensuring that they are supervised. So for older kids, make sure they understand how to behave when not being supervised, so they aren't disturbing other cruisers. Also, pack a first aid kit with bandages and motion sickness meds. Summer seas can be choppy, and medical centers on ships aren't always equipped for minor issues, nor are they cheap. Finally, tip 7, plan for downtime and family bonding. Summer cruises are busy, but kids need breaks from the excitement. Bring activities like coloring books or card games for quiet moments in the cabin. You can also play simple games like I Spy during meals to keep younger kids engaged. If your kids are addicted to their devices, this is the perfect time to restrict their screen time. Instead, encourage them to have fun with all those things that the ship provides for them to do and enjoy. Why? Cruises are about bonding, and these moments create lifelong memories, core memories. With only one unpacking session, you're going to have more time to relax and enjoy those Caribbean sunsets together, making cruising a great family fun adventure. And there you have it, 7 tips to make your summer cruise with kids a blast. So from picking the right ship to packing smart and keeping safety first, you're ready to create unforgettable family memories. So what are your thoughts on these AI-curated tips? Do they hit home? Any of them or things that you learned? Or they just common sense? Let me know your thoughts. Well, are you ready for more information on cruising? Why not stick around and check out this video and then come back for more information designed to help you have an amazing cruise. Have a blessed week, everyone.